been political. I'm gonna repeat that for you. Punk has always been political.
Hi, I'm Jasmine from For the People.
I'm Yasmin with For the People.
And we're For the People.
We're one half For the People.
Yeah, we are one half of
I straight up, she asked me, oh, would you want to do a market at some point and we can do shows? And I was like, oh yes, I would love to do that. And then it developed, it was originally called like a Middle Eastern show, and then we ended up calling it I came up with the term For the People because I was like, this is for the people. This is our label, but it's not our label, it's everyone's label, you know?
Space we share with our whole community.
Yeah.
We wanted to emphasize on that.
And it's our community. And when I say our, I'm not talking about just me and her, it's Temp Tats community.
Yeah,
it's the rest, it's the creative world community, it's the demand of future community, it's the public conflict community, it's all these people that just are so fucking mad about everything that's happening in the world, and not just that, but just want to yell and scream about everything and everything that they feel so frustrated about.
We stand with those struggles. We stand among the people that are ICE detainees. We stand among the people that are in Sudan, dying. We stand with the Congolese people. We stand with the trans people in Texas. We here as people have been left alone with nothing and treated as if we are the problem. Treated as if we are the issue.
Crazy that someone will come up to me and say, I've never felt so safe in my life. I've never felt so safe in a space like this, ever.
Yeah.
And it's just
Or
like...
even seen a space like this, period.
Exactly.
Because there's activism within the music industry, and that's just such a huge tie, like, that's that's not done enough, you know?
Yo, I don't think that you're understanding that our people, your people, are being systematically starved. They're drinking rainwater and getting surgery without anesthesia. Can you imagine that horror? So remember that all of our struggles are interconnected. The struggle against racism is tied to the struggle against queerphobia, and it's tied to the struggle against poverty and homelessness. Because newsflash, I'm looking around at y'all, all the same people want us dead. Thank you so much to For the People, two relentless, incredible women who have non-stop given us of their time, their energy, their money to fundraise for Gaza, to fundraise for the people, with the people. They are our voice. Thank you so much.
My father was a resistance fighter in the 1980s at the beginning of Israel's occupation in Lebanon. One night, the IOF entered my grandparents' home, demanding my father come with them. They abducted him. He faced starvation, relentless beatings, and twisted interrogations. After 6 months, he was released blindfolded with no clothes in the middle of nowhere. He eventually found his way back home to our family that presumed he was dead. And he's considered one of the lucky ones. To some, my father was a hero, but even heroes are not immune from the horrors of war. He was no match for the insidious trauma inflicted on him by the IOF. I believe it is this torture that has contributed to our relationship being estranged for the last decade. This is just one of the many ways in which the Zionist occupation destroys families without ever actually taking a life. They rob children of their fathers, mothers of their partners, and families of their futures. Over the last 9 months, the world has finally awakened to the horrors that have plagued Palestine and the Arab world for decades. For the first time, words like Nakba are not a secret, the massacres of Sabra and Shatila are not an afterthought, and a one-state solution is not an outlandish concept. We are seeing for the first time the humanization of an entire people. But at the same time, they are simultaneously being dehumanized in front of us. This is why mere knowledge and an awakening is not enough. We must translate our awareness into action that is impactful. We must commit to challenging the status quo, to confront the powers that perpetrate violence, and to demand accountability for crimes committed in the name of quote-unquote security and defense.
Fuck the UN!
We must also recognize that it is our moral duty to stand with those who fight for their freedom, their dignity, and their land. Because it is the resistance who stands as the front line against the machinery of occupation. It is the resistance who refuses to bow to unjust authority. It is the resistance who inspires hope in the hearts of millions who long for freedom. We must amplify the resistance, share their stories, and counter the narratives that seek to discredit and vilify them. This fight will not end at a ceasefire. This fight has just begun, and now more than ever, we need all communities to bridge together. Because the one thing that unites us is our humanity, and it is the one thing that they fear. Let us continue this struggle until every Palestinian can return to their homeland, until Lebanon can reclaim its borders, until justice reigns supreme, and inshallah, until Palestine is free. Thank you.